Good morning everyone, and welcome to our presentation on comprehensive strategies for conversion investigation. Today, we'll explore how to optimize user paths and enhance digital performance by leveraging data-driven analysis and continuous improvement. I'm excited to share insights and practical approaches that can help drive measurable results and elevate your digital strategies. Let's dive in. Conversion investigation is all about closely examining the journey users take as they move towards completing key actions on a website or app. These actions, or conversions, could be anything from making a purchase to signing up for a newsletter or submitting an inquiry. The main goal here is to optimize these conversion points to make it easier and more appealing for users to complete them. By digging into conversion data, businesses can spot where users might be getting stuck or dropping off, as well as identify chances to enhance the overall experience. This process is essential for business growth because it has a direct impact on generating revenue and keeping users engaged with the platform. Conversion analysis is crucial for several reasons. First, it directly impacts revenue by helping us maximize the effectiveness of our digital channels, which means more income for the business. Second, it enhances the user experience by pinpointing any friction points in the customer journey and smoothing out interactions, leading to greater satisfaction. Third, it gives us a competitive advantage because we rely on data-driven insights to make smarter strategic decisions, helping us stay ahead of the competition. Finally, conversion analysis informs our business decisions by uncovering what truly drives user behavior, allowing us to focus our investments where they'll generate the highest returns. This makes it an essential tool for growing and sustaining success. When it comes to data collection strategies, there are several approaches we can use to gain valuable insights. First, tracking user behavior through analytics platforms allows us to monitor clicks, views, and user paths. This helps us understand how users interact with our website or app in real time. Next, conducting surveys gives us direct feedback from users, revealing their motivations and preferences, which numbers alone can't fully explain. Another powerful tool is running A/B tests, where we compare different versions of a page or feature to see which performs better. This helps isolate the specific changes that have the most impact. Lastly, collecting qualitative feedback through interviews or session recordings provides rich context and emotional insights, helping us understand the why behind user actions. Together, these strategies create a well-rounded picture of user behavior and experience. Let's dive into some key analytical techniques that help us understand user behavior better. First, funnel analysis allows us to break down each step users take toward completing a goal, like making a purchase. This helps us spot exactly where people are dropping off, so we know what to improve. Next, cohort analysis groups users based on shared traits or behaviors, letting us track how these groups perform over time and identify trends. Then, heat mapping gives us a visual representation of where users are clicking, scrolling, or spending the most time on a page, which highlights both popular areas and potential points of confusion. Lastly, customer segmentation involves dividing our user base into clear segments, so we can tailor our strategies more effectively for different types of customers. Together, these techniques give us comprehensive insights to optimize the user experience and drive better results. When we talk about identifying bottlenecks in the customer journey, we're focusing on the specific points where users tend to drop off and stop moving forward in the conversion process. These bottlenecks can take various forms. For example, they might be long, complicated forms that discourage users from completing them, unclear calls to action that confuse or fail to motivate, or pages that take too long to load, which can frustrate users and cause them to leave. To pinpoint exactly where these issues occur, we rely on analytical tools like funnel drop-off rates, heat maps, and session recordings. These tools give us clear data on user behavior, helping us see where the biggest obstacles lie. By addressing these bottlenecks, we can smooth out the user experience, reduce friction, and significantly boost our chances of converting visitors into customers. When we talk about hypothesis testing and validation, the first step is to formulate hypotheses. This means we start by proposing potential reasons behind any conversion issues, basing these ideas on the data insights we've gathered. Next, we design controlled experiments, like A/B tests, to put these hypotheses to the test by comparing different versions and their outcomes. Interpreting the results with statistical rigor is crucial here because it helps us make decisions grounded in evidence, not just guesswork. Ultimately, this process empowers us to make data-driven choices that continuously optimize conversion performance for better results. Here we have the key tools and technologies that form the backbone of our data-driven decision-making process. First up is Google Analytics, which gives us a detailed view of user behavior on our site. It helps us track how visitors interact with different pages and features, providing comprehensive reports that inform our strategy. Next, Hotjar complements this by offering heat maps and session recordings. These visual tools let us see exactly where users click, scroll, and spend the most time, along with qualitative feedback that adds depth to the numbers. Finally, Optimizely enables us to run controlled experiments, like A/B tests, so we can validate our hypotheses with real user data. Together, these platforms create an integrated workflow that supports data collection, advanced analysis, and evidence-based optimization. Here, we have a case study where a mid-sized e-commerce site faced a challenge with declining checkout completions. To tackle this, they started by identifying the problem through conversion investigation. Next, they performed a funnel analysis and discovered a major drop-off at the payment page. They then tested hypotheses indicating that the checkout form's complexity and lack of trust signals were causing this issue. To address it, they ran A/B tests with simplified forms and added trust badges. Finally, the results were clear. After implementing these changes, completed purchases increased by 15%, showing how targeted optimization can have a real, measurable impact on business performance. When investigating conversion issues, it's crucial to combine quantitative data with qualitative insights. This approach gives us a complete picture, helping us understand not just what is happening, but why it's happening. Next, we want to prioritize bottlenecks by considering both their impact on conversions and how feasible it is to fix them. This ensures we focus our efforts where they'll make the biggest difference. Using structured experimentation is another key practice. It allows us to test assumptions carefully before making permanent changes, reducing risk. It's also important to leverage the right tools to make data collection and analysis more efficient. Finally, conversion optimization is an ongoing process, so continuously monitoring results and iterating is essential to sustaining and improving performance over time.